Hello friends, I Ankit Parekh welcome you to this video lecture and we were doing differentiation. It's assignment. In our previous lecture we have discussed 12 questions of it and I have given these questions in homework. So all these three questions are based on the division rule of differentiation. Let me rewrite the division rule for it. I have explained this in the previous lecture. U upon V du upon dx into V minus u dv upon dx upon V square. So our first question is 13th and its first is 1 plus x upon x. So 13 1 y is equals to 1 plus x upon x. So you can write y is equals to 1 upon x plus x by x, that is 1 upon x plus 1, and I can say x raised to minus 1 plus 1. This is your y. Now dy by dx minus 1 x raised to minus 1 minus 1 minus 1, then minus 1 minus 1, and differentiation of this 1 is 0 because 1 is constant term. So final answer is 1 minus 1 upon x square. This is x raised to minus 2. In denominator it will become plus. So this is your final answer of dy upon dx. Okay, minus 1 upon x square. Now next question, 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. In this we can also use the division rule, okay, but I have done this by the simple method. I think we shall use division rule with this 14th question. So the second question, 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. This is your y. Okay, you can write y is equals to 1 plus x raised to minus 2. Right, solve this by the chain rule. Minus 2, this dy by dx, minus 2, 1 plus x raised to minus 2 minus 1. This is for bracket. Then now jump into the bracket. So differentiation of it, 1 plus x minus 2, 1 plus x raised to minus 3, and differentiation of 1 is 0 and x is 1. Okay, done. So your answer is minus 2 upon 1 plus x raised to 3 dy upon dx. Done. Okay, write it down fast. Now the next question, 14th. Compulsory we need to use the division rule in it. Okay, what is the question? 14th first. Y is equals to x upon 1 plus x, that is x upon 1 plus x, that is dy by dx of d by dx of x upon 1 plus x. You can say the numerator is your u and this one is v. Okay, now your formula, du by dx means d by dx of x into v as it is, denominator as it is 1 plus x, negative sign, then x as it is, and differentiation of this d by dx of 1 plus x, and in denominator you can write 1 plus x whole square. Understood? So your final answer is, this differentiation of x is 1 plus x as it is minus x, differentiation of 1 is 0 and x is 1, so 0 plus 1 will become 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. Your answer is 1 plus x minus x upon 1 plus x whole square. You can cut this x and x. Your answer is 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. Understood? This I did with the use of division method for differentiation. One more question, this 14th question. Okay, I'll rub this. 14th second. Same method, nothing new. So your answer of this, y is equals to x square plus 2 upon x cube plus 5. Let us say dy by dx, differentiation of first term, or you can say numerator, keep this x cube plus 5 as it is, then negative sign, x square plus 2 as it is, and differentiation of x cube plus 5 whole upon denominator square, x cube plus 5 whole square. Okay, let us simplify this. Differentiation of x square is 2x, differentiation of 2 is 0 because it is constant term, then this term as it is, x cube plus 5 minus this x square plus 2 as it is, differentiation of this x cube is 3x square, and for 5 it is 0. Understood? So okay, denominator x cube plus 5 whole square. So your final answer is, let's multiply all this, no? I can, okay, 2x into this x cube, 2x raised to 4 plus 5 2s are 10x, 3 minus 3 x raised to 4, 3 2s are 6x square. Okay, and upon x cube plus 5 whole square, minus 3x raised to 4 plus 2x raised to 4, minus x raised to 4 minus 6x square plus 10x whole upon this x cube plus 5 whole square. Okay, this is your answer. Now I'll solve this 1 minus root x upon 1 plus root x, and I'll give this question in homework. Okay, chalo, I'll rub this. Fifteenth first 1 minus root x upon 1 plus root x. Okay, now this is your y. What is dy by dx? D by dx of 1 minus x raised to 1 by 2. You can write root x is 1 by x raised to 1 by 2 into this differentiation of first term, numerator, 1 plus root x as it is, or you can say x raised to 1 by 2 as it is. Then with sign, negative sign, this term, first term, minus 1 minus x raised to 1 by 2 as it is, and differentiation of the second term, d by dx of this 1 plus x raised to 1 by 2. Okay, fine. Whole upon 1 plus x raised to 1 by 2 whole square. This can be written as this, x raised to 1 by 2, 1 plus x raised to 1 by 2. Root x is x raised to 1 by 2. Now, differentiation of this 1 is 0 because it is constant term, and differentiation of this x raised to 1 by 2, you can write 0 minus 1 by 2 x raised to 1 by 2 minus 1. Okay, into this term as it is, 1 plus x raised to 1 by 2. Then differentiate this term as it is, 1 minus x raised to 1 by 2, and differentiation of this 1 is 0. Differentiation of 1 is 0, and x raised to 1 by 2 you can write again 1 by 2 x raised to 1 by 2 minus 1, and still whole upon this 1 plus x raised to 1 by 2 square. Understood? So now just simplify all these things. Minus 1 by 2 x raised to 1 by 2 minus 1 is x raised to minus 1 by 2, right? You can take common, this term, and this term. You get common. Negative is there, so minus 1 by 2 x raised to minus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2. Then I have taken this negative sign common, this and this. So inside it will become plus 1 plus x is to 1 by 2 plus 1 minus x is to 1 by 2. Okay, and whole upon 1 plus x raised to 1 by 2 square. Okay, now this is what? 1 plus 1, 2. X is to 1 by 2 plus x is to 1 by 2, here minus, so you can cut these two. So what is your answer? This 2 and 2 will be cut. 1 plus 1, 2. In denominator 2 is there. 2 cut. So this whole bracket cut. So answer is minus x is to minus 1 by 2 upon 1 plus x is to 1 by 2 whole square. Simplify it in your case that minus 1 upon x is to 1 by 2 into 1 plus x is to 1 by 2 whole square. Okay. So you can write that x is to 1 by 2 is root x. Understood? Fine. I'll give this in homework. Sure. So I have written few questions over here which are based on the differentiation which we learnt up to this moment, right? So these are the basically questions which we are going to face in our next chapters. So first is x square plus y square is 9. Okay, show that dy by dx is into dx by dy is equals to 1. Let me write the question. The 16th question is this. Say x square plus y square is equals to 9. Okay, so first of all I'll find dy by dx. This y square is equals to 9 minus x square. Understood? What is the differentiation of this? D by dx of y square is equals to d by dx of 9 minus x square. I am differentiating with respect to x both sides. Okay, so differentiation of y square, I cannot differentiate this term with respect to x. So I'll write like this: d by dy of y square into dy by dx, which is d by dx of 9 minus x square. You understood what I did? I have multiplied with dy and divided by dy. Now differentiation of these term I know, that is 2y into dy by dx, okay, is equals to differentiation of this. 9 is constant term, x square is minus 2x. Okay, fine. 2 and 2 cut. Therefore, dy by dx is equals to minus x upon y. Understood? Fine. Let us repeat the whole thing again. For what? For this. Say x square is equals to 9 minus y square. Let us make subject of equation to x square. And I am going to differentiate it with respect to y both sides. 9 minus y square. Understood now? Differentiating terms both sides with respect to y. Now, d by x square of dx into dx upon dy. Understood? Multiplied by dx, divide by dx. And the opposite side, it is d by dy of 9 minus y square. Now, x square, differentiation of x square is 2x. This dx upon dy keep as it is. Okay, then is equals to differentiation of 9 is 0 as it is constant term, and minus y square is minus 2y. Therefore, dx upon dy is minus y by x. You have value of dy upon dx, you have value of dx upon dy. Now multiply these two. Minus x upon y into minus y upon x, minus minus plus. So, what is your answer? Oh, sorry. Multiplication of these two terms is 1. Dy by dx into dx upon dy. The answer is minus x upon y into minus y upon x. Your answer is 1. Okay, we have proved this. So it was 16th question. Now 17th question. Fine. I'll rub this, huh? Sure. Question number 17. y is equals to 4x square minus 7 raised to 1 by 2, and I want to find dy upon dt. See, here the function is in x, but I need to differentiate it with respect to t. So what should I do? I write like this: dy upon dt is equals to d by dt of 4x square minus 7 raised to 1 by 2. Fine. But now d by dx of 4x square minus 7 raised to 1 by 2 into dx upon dt. Understood now? Divide by dx, multiply by dx. Keep this as it is. Now this term, bracket raised to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 bracket 1 by 2 minus 1. You remember chain rule? Now jump into the bracket. 4x square, differentiation of 4x square, this 2 here. 4 2s are 8x. 7 is constant, 0. And whatever the terms are in bracket, write it down as it is. 4x square minus 7 into this term, dx upon dt. A final answer. 2 4s are 8, so 4x into 4x square minus 7 raised to minus 1 by 2 dx upon dt. So this is your answer of differentiation. Understood which method it is? This is called differentiation of y with respect to t. The term was in the form of x. So divide by dx, multiplied by dx, keep this dx by dt as it is. Understood? Next question, same method, 18th. It was 17th, now 18th. Chalo. 18th is s is equals to t square plus 2t plus 3 and ds by dt is question mark. It's the same method. No, initially we were differentiating all these terms with respect to x, and the function was of x. Here function is of t and differentiated with respect to t. So your answer is ds upon dt is equals to d upon dt t square plus 2t plus 3. Differentiation of this t square is 2t. 2 into 1 plus 0. Final answer 2 common, t plus 1. ds upon dt. Okay, done? Fine. Next is very important question. 19th question. I'll rub this. Okay. Nineteenth question. Y is equals to 6t and x is equals to 9t square. Okay, y is equals to 6t and x is equals to 9t square, and I want to get the value of dy upon dx. Okay, step by step. First, differentiate this with respect to t. dy by dt, that is d by dt of 6t. 6 is constant term, differentiation of t is 1. 6 into 1, the answer is 6. This is answer of what? dy upon dt. Now same thing, dx upon dt, which is d by dt of 9t square. 9 is a constant term as it is, and t square is 2t, 18t. This is answer of dx upon dt. Now what you need to find? Dy by dx. You can write dy upon dt upon dx upon dt. You understood now what I did? This dy upon dx Okay, can be written as this dy upon dt, dx upon dt. You can cut this dt dt. So value of dy upon dt is 6. Value of this dx upon dt 18t. The final answer is 1 upon 3t. dy upon dx. Okay, understood? Tick, tick and tick. Oh, this also done. Where it was 19 questions, very easy questions. Once you get the formula, then you can apply in any of the differentiation question. 20th question, I wrote this. Okay, now 20th question, what is that? In this question, S is equals to ut plus half at square. And what you need to find? ds upon dt. Let me clarify this thing. Here, u and a are constant. Okay. If you remember, this equation is of constant accelerated motion. We are going to derive the whole concept in chapter number 3 of physics. Okay. So here consider u and a as constant. Now differentiation ds upon dt of this ut plus half at square. U constant, a constant, you can get this term out of differentiation. So u d by dt of t plus 1 by 2a d by dt of t square. U differentiation of t with respect to t 1 by 2 as it is, a as it is. Differentiation of t square is 2t. 2 and 2 cut. This is what? U plus at. If you know the differentiation of s with respect to time, differentiation of this displacement with respect to time will give you velocity. So this ds by dt, this formula of v, just for your knowledge, this is your answer, but you must know differentiation of this equal to v is equals to u plus at. You have done this kind of formula in 9th standard for constant accelerated motion. We are going to repeat all these things in chapter number 3 of physics, right? Write down these things. Write down first. Now only 2 numericals left, 21 and 22. Chalo. A is equals to 3t square plus t upon 5 plus 7. Okay, now what you need to find? dA by dt, that is increment rate, and find the rate at t is equals to 5 seconds. So first of all, differentiate these terms with respect to time. d by dt of 3t square, I can write this 1 upon 5 into t by 5 can be written like this, and 7. Now differentiation of these 3 as it is, d by dt of t square, plus 1 upon 5 as it is, d by dt of t, and this d by dt of 7. See, if constant term is with some multiplication of the variable, you can get it out of the differentiation. But if only constant term is given, the differentiation of constant term is 0. So your answer is 3 into 2t plus 1 upon 5 as it is. Differentiation of t is 1 with respect to t, and this is 0. 7 differentiation. 60 plus 1 upon 5. Answer of dA by dt at any time t. Now value is given, t is equals to 5. Substitute dA by dt at t is equals to 5. 6 into 5 plus 1 upon 5. 6 5s are 30 plus 1 upon 5. 150 plus 1 upon 5. your answer is 151 upon 5. Understood? Okay. So which question we did? 21. Now only last question left. Question number 22. I hope you people are doing this numerical with me, and I suggest you make notes of it. And let me give you one more suggestion, that whenever I'm going to start a numerical, no, you just pause the video, do it by yourself, and then play it, so you can find whether your answer is correct or not. Okay, this is the best method to learn, I must say. So question number 22. Okay, now you should pause the video, solve this question number 22, and wait for the solution, then play and get your answer first. So question number 22, last question of today's lecture. Okay, A is equals to pi r square. Find rate of increment with r. Rate of increment or decrement, rate of change basically. So you must do it dA by dr, which is dA by dr of pi r square. Okay, now even a 2-year-old child knows that pi is a constant number, 3.14. So I'll get pi outside, d by dr of I r square, and pi, differentiation of r square is 2r. Answer is 2 pi r. dA by dr. Final answer. So this was the assignment number 1 for differentiation. In our next lecture, I'll give you assignment 2, which is purely based on trigonometry functions and the logarithmic functions. So till then, stay tuned, stay home, stay safe. Bye.